watching. This is going to be a quick stream, but I want to look at, let me get rid of that. Don't want to share my email. I'm going to be looking more into this morning. So trying to see how do I run this on the walk forward. Actually, I realized that that's not a portfolio file. So if I go back here, test scaled HRP model, yeah, so portfolio, get model data. Okay, so that's where the model data is. Let's see if it'll save everything. Test basic HRP, test manage backtest, test manage backtest, get walk forward portfolio. Let me make sure I started. Am I underway? Yeah, good. So now same thing. Get model data. I'll put the portfolio right here. And then save model 23. 2026-0424. Get walk forward portfolios. Turn that one on. Let's see if that runs. Uh-oh. Divide by 0 encountered in log. A lot of those errors. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna need this. Seems like something's wrong here. Alright, so I'm gonna run the walk forward model again. Alright, so model 23 walk forward should be running. Okay. For instance, I know the returns plot that goes with my decile analysis is now incorrect. Fix this and assess whether there will be any other errors. Theoretically, the model should perform even better with a 30-day forward target than it does with a 5-day target. Assess whether this assumption is correct. But I don't know if it actually has the model even. Let's see. And what if I train a model with 30-day targets? So iteration 1. Okay, so 2016, here's the 2016 plot. So let me see. This looks pretty different. So maybe there's pretty big variation in how it trains. Already did that. Okay, well I should already have that. Hey Nidal Saidani. How are you? Good morning. Let me exit out of here. I'm retraining this model right now. I wasn't saving it well. No, I don't have any recommendations. Hopefully someday one will sponsor me and then I could just recommend them. But I've been looking at interactive brokers. They seem good. I'm not sure if you're trading in the US or not. Yeah, but I'm not really to the point of automating with a broker yet, so yeah, I'm redoing this model right here. Basically, I've decided my previous model wasn't good enough. I had what I thought was a good model, but then when I do the portfolio strategy on that model, basically it breaks in early years, but does really well on later years. You see here. I changed it so it was training on the early years and testing on the later years, and so it does well on the training region, and then it fails in later years. And so I've kind of concluded that means that I have a model which isn't robust enough to implement in any regime, and that's what I want. So you're in Paris. Well, Paris time, isn't it about 3 p.m. or 4 p.m.? You're at the end of your day. Yeah, so that's basically the problem I have. Now, 2017 looks really good. I want it to plot the same way the other one plots. Yeah, so the question is, maybe if I just trim the features out of the model, which I don't need, I can improve it. Let's see, if my computer's not at capacity, I can run some more stuff. So CPU is close to full. So this is taking all the computer training this model here. So I can't train another model. So I'm getting walk forward portfolio. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I could show that here, the scaled HRP. You implement reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning, I get confused on what the different types of machine learning are, but I don't think it's reinforcement learning. It's gradient boosting trees. Is that reinforcement learning? I don't know. But I don't think it's reinforcement learning. You tell me, though. Okay, so I'm going to see how this new model performs and hope it does better. But it's not going very fast. We've done 2016 and 17. Now it's on 2018. Here's this. So that doesn't look very good, but 2018 is the biggest trouble year. So what did it do? Sharp was still above 1. Information coefficient 0.016. RL is based on rewards. Why I'm suggesting you try it. But then if it's isn't any machine learning, you're giving it an objective function, right? So is that reinforcement learning? I have an objective function. Yeah, I don't think I'm using reinforcement learning. Okay, this is for 2019. So actually, I think I'm just going to let this run. I'm going to do another stream tonight. Or I'm going to run this, and I'm also going to run another portfolio. And then based on how they do, then I'll have 2 portfolios to implement tonight. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Adios. '19. So actually, I think I'm just going to let this run. I'm going to do another stream